EMHP is embedded within our school, and they have a number of roles, and it can vary throughout the day. Gate duty can be a good way of meeting parents, children, young people and families, and actually visually saying to families within that school community, you're part of our school community. We have done assemblies, we have a display board and we've sent flyers out, so everybody knows who these people are. They can work one-to-one with parents, and we have had face-to-face, and that's also been done virtually, which best suits the parent and the EMHP. And also they have done group work with year groups of children. So we've just had a Brain Buddies programme delivered over 9 weeks by 2 of our practitioners, and that has been really gratefully received. Parents have seen the difference. They work alongside teachers, looking at goals and reviewing the programme mid-term. So whilst the role and the everyday appearance of an EMHP can look very varied, I think it is also very satisfying. I would say it's had a very positive impact. It's increased the capacity that we have to support families and children. If I think about where we were before we had them, I've had 13 families have been able to have support, direct support from EHPs, where they would not have had it before. Because there is just not availability within the school community. Even pre-COVID, we were struggling to find support for these parents. So at that level, that's the kind of impact it's having. And as a consequence of being able to support parents, children have then been supported, the wider family networks. So, and we have that as evidence, anecdotal evidence, but we do have feedback from parents to say that they have found that has improved their life at home. We've had improved attendance, we've had school refusers, where actually, you know, the work from the EMHP has made a huge difference, and now the child is in 100%. Wow. So, you know, there's on lots and lots of different levels. A whole year group has had that impact. Staff have been supported, so they're skilled up as well. So on a variety of levels, there's been an impact, and it's ongoing. Ability, being a team player, being open to the ethos of my school, which is obviously a trauma perceptive practice, attachment aware, where they will work and be a good communicator. I think that's an excellent skill, and it has to be in all the roles that you have within school, and to have a genuine desire and a need, a congruence to want to make a difference. That's ask them to maybe look at what they already have, look at their gaps, and to look at what they need. And actually, mental health is something that we all need to be addressing, and actually it should add to and develop what we already have as schools moving forward, because the problems aren't going to go away. It's like saying we're in a pandemic, but it's going to be over. It isn't. We're going to have to learn to live, but maybe live differently. And supporting mental health is something that we need to do, because inherently that's what we are as schools. Although our prime, you know, target is to educate, I think we have to be realistic. If we can't put children in good mental health, and parents, if we can't help the parents of the children, then actually we're being very short-sighted. So I think it's a longer journey, and I can understand why some schools may be reluctant. I can totally understand that. However, I do think that the evidence itself, it's not a quick fix, but it is another tool in your toolbox to offer to parents. That's what I would say. And to offer to staff who may feel that they need support and they're not getting it, and to children as a whole year group. So I think that's where we need to be looking at the bigger picture, rather than just, oh, what it's going to take. It does take effort, and it does take, you know, to start it and to establish it. But once it is established, and if your mindset is that positive, then I think it is very, very positive for all concerned, school, practitioners and families. I'm very grateful that the funding has been given and that service is out there, and I will continue to use it because it has just been invaluable. I know that it's filled a gap that I have not been able to fill before, and I'm very aware that with austerity and, you know, services being withdrawn in different places, I just need to make sure, and in fact the service sells itself in some ways if the school is of the right mindset, I think.